Hello, visuals. Welcome to the Visual Guyz Ramble On, where me and Chris ramble and talk the shit. And I thought you were heading for your phone there. I thought you had some weird random shenanigans to bring up. It's a lovely. Well, I say it's lovely, Chris. Have you noticed the
It's
genuine...
been cold. That's what it has been. Cold.
I've been biking home and seeing my breath on the bike. Oh my god, it's fucking heaven. It's like music to my freaking ears.
It's been cold.
Yeah, yeah, Chris, obviously a bit of a summer boy, not a cold boy.
Yep.
Whereas I'm the opposite. I'm just... Because I'm still warm, but when you're boring things, just fucking coldness sort of shenanigans. But it's been a fun old time. What's the score with Chris? We know we've got a good weekend lined up. You've got a fun weekend ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to lose my stiff back in the cinema tomorrow. We were talking before, because Chris is going bowling, and there's the party contains a couple of young children, and I said, show them what winning is. So you can't let them win. They can't be, oh, good shot. You need to just fucking... If one of them misses and they got it, you need to laugh in their face.
Well, no, I'm not going to be that harsh. Honestly, I put the running boards down for them.
No, you need... If they say, can you have the thing up, you turn around and say, what are you little pussy? Oh, you little fucking pussy. And then, because obviously, what's the youngest one?
5.
Well, there you go. And she's like, yeah, well, you a little girl, are you? And she's like, yeah, I'm a little girl. Well, the little girls don't win with the sides up, do they? And then she's oh, mummy. And you're just sat there, strike. And then when you get a strike, you turn around, get right in the face and go, come on! Right? And then walk off, and then like, Chris is going to score like 200 there on like ones. Just be winning. I'm going to make you a winner. I love that shit in films when they go over the top. You see like a little kid, and they're playing against an adult with some shit, and the adult takes it dead serious, and if they win, they're right in the face. Oh, it's so fucking fun. Obviously, Chris isn't really going to do that. He's going to be nice and kind and thingy.
Oh, yeah.
But if I'm there with any of my mates, if they took a kid, I'm making sure that my score is way better than theirs. Because imagine if they end up beating you, and then you have to be like, oh no, I was letting you win, and you just sound pathetic then. So what if they come out, they get strike after strike, and you're guttering it, and then they're going to be taking, look at fucking dickhead over there, he's fucking gutted it so many times. You'd be fucking heartbroken, right? Well, next time you want to play, you want to fucking put some money on it, you little prick. And they just fight. Fighting with kids, mate. Exactly.
Fighting with children.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you make sure you win. But yeah, apart from that.
I think, yeah, bowling should be a good night.
It should be. Like I said, I'm sat and chilling or watching the football and all that shit. Gonna get to see Lord for a couple of hours later, but I can only be there for a couple of hours, and I've got to come back. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to watch Lord of the Rings again. I was... this is weird, right? Do you have a list of proper creepy shit?
You elaborate.
Right, so Richie Rich, obviously you've met, he's got a massive fear of zombies. Like, zombies are up there for his horror, scary, that's Ming and shit, but more specifically World War Z zombies. And I always think zombies would be... Well, no, he likes them, but like, what World War Z, like at work this week, I've been shitting them up, so I'm like, we'll be sat doing nothing, I'll be about this distance away, and then I'll just start screaming as loud as I can and charging at him, and it terrifies him, because he's like, it feels too real, like you're a real zombie. And I was like, zombies, like my scary shit would be like demon, Bible, fucking biblical shit, then it would be mental people, and then zombies would be like down here. Like, I don't find, like World War Z zombies are terrifying, but like I don't watch The Walking Dead and like, oh, it's a bit scary that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there would always be, like I said, I know there's Resident Evil zombies and there's Walking Dead zombies, Shaun of the Dead zombies, but like,
yeah, you get different stages as we've figured out.
But as a category, if I'm watching a zombie film, I'm never like, oh, I'm going to be creeped out this time. But if I'm watching a long legacy film, I'm like demon shit, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be creeped here.
Yeah, that was he played a fucking brilliant character, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, psychotic people would be freaky to come across.
Yeah, well, James McAvoy last night, because it's complete real.
Yeah.
It's just a normal, up there not, but a normal human with no supernatural shit, but with the brain, whatever, function to just fuck you up, which is like, oh, get away from me, you freaky, weird, autistic cunt.
Yeah, I think I'll be more petrified of a psychotic dude than a zombie.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, zombies have got to be way down there.
Yeah,
like even like mythological monsters and shit, like a werewolfy type character or Frankenstein's monster or Dracula. They're up there, not up there, but like middle for me. Yeah, I've just never seen zombies as like, well, but like I said, do you remember World War Z?
Yeah.
The zombies on that, I will admit, are freaky because, like, remember they're climbing over the wall? They're in like Jerusalem or whatever, aren't they? And they're just sort of jumping down and getting back up. And Last of Us zombies, even though I don't know if you class them as actual zombies.
I don't think you can call them zombies.
I personally don't. Yeah, I personally don't. But I could see an argument if somebody put them in a category of zombies because they're just going around trying to change the humans to what they are. So just for the sake of an argument or whatever, just put them in that category. I would put them higher because of the way they do it. Like a normal bite I can understand, but because of The Last of Us, especially live action, I know it's different from the game, because it's like shit. That would be up, because that's not only just minging, it's just gross as fuck. It's horrible. And as well, when you get to certain zombies that are just like that don't die, that don't get fucked. Like there's a lot of Resident Evil zombies, like the lickers, and I know that again that's very far field because it's Resident Evil, but them things can be hard to kill. Whereas Shaun of the Dead is just a bonk dead.
So where would you put Silent Hill?
Silent Hill's got a lot of shit, hasn't it? That's got a doesn't it have like a witch lady in it?
It's got fucking everything.
It's got the guy with the pyramid head. It's got the nurses. Oh, Silent Hill monster. Again, as a film, not very scary, but if I was in that world, that would be up there.
I'm so looking forward to this game coming out.
Yeah, I might need to fucking get that one and play that.
It's going to be remastered on PlayStation 5.
So remastered the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not a new game, sorry?
No.
Oh, right, okay, no, yeah, I might have to check that out.
I loved Silent Hill when I played the originals.
Silent Hill was fun. It's definitely, if you were there, it's eerie as fuck, because I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, is that not demonic shit? What are they being? I'm sure there was a witch lady in it.
I think it was just where the town is.
Yeah.
And there was some kind of shit underneath the town.
Yeah, it was like kind of like Stranger Things upside down version, but it was because Sean being in the film, not at one point got the same spot she is, but he's in the normal one, she's in the Silent Hill one, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, I remember that. So, if you could pick that, I'm just spanning off here. I'm just riffing it. What? Yeah, I think I had a mild stroke out there. Did you see that boy? I'm going to get back to what I was about to say.
So where the fuck you got now?
Did you see that boy that ate that live slug and it gave him a brain disease?
No.
Oh, I didn't see the video. I just read the story. But
why would you eat a live slug?
It's a bunch of mates. Oh, you do that, lads. I dare you eat that slug, and then he ate it, and then it like, yeah, it's that's horrible. Even my brain hurts thinking about that because, like, obviously you just imagine slug in down, but whatever was in the slugs, like, it's like, you remember the old film The Fly?
Yes.
Do you remember how that ended with it all shedding off him and him? Oh, that was fucking. Jeff Goldblum's a legend, and I love that guy. But why did he look at that and go, "Yeah, I'll do that"? Because that was fucking disgusting. It's one of the most disgusting films I've ever seen. When he's eating the burger like a fly, he's digesting it, bringing it.
Yeah.
Even I'm like, that's too much. Even Johnny Knoxville, that would be like, okay, I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is the fly. No, thank you very much. No, what was I going to say?
Going to places by the sound
yeah, where would you go? Choose any fictional world. Anyone you want, Chris. Where you going? And I want to know what you're doing there. You're going to be the bad guy. So let's just, if you're thinking Star Wars, for example, wherever, what are you doing?
You're going to have to narrow this down because it could be fucking anywhere and everywhere.
Well, I think the easiest one for me, not because I love it, but because it seems ideal. Imagine being in Middle Earth, but fuck all the orcs and Gondor and Rohan.
Yeah, but you can't, because if you're going to be in Middle Earth, you're going to get all that shit.
No, wait, there's some... Okay, we're going to go live action because the book's different. Live action, there was a lot of hobbits in the Shire that didn't even have a clue. When Pippin and everybody comes back and Frodo, they're thinking, what the fuck have you lot been doing? They had no idea they were kicking off in the War of the Ring. So imagine just being in the Shire where all they want is peace and quiet, to smoke their weed and get...
So you're going to live in the Shire?
Just think of how... You just wake up every day, all they do is eat, so that's fine. Obviously, we know Pippin, he knows about second breakfasts and luncheons and that, doesn't he? And Aragorn's like, we've had breakfast. What about second breakfast? Chucks an apple at him. No, fuck off. But just being sat in the Shire, you wake up, there's just luscious grass and streams, and you do a little bit of work, and then you spend most of the day at the Green Dragon, and you just smoke your weed and have some cat. And they eat a lot of food I wouldn't eat, but they also eat a lot. Just how beautiful would that be? There's this massive war kicking off to determine your future, and you're that ignorant, you just... Not having a fucking clue. No idea.
Not a clue.
They just love peace and quiet.
Not a clue.
That would be relaxing. And plus, it's a nice villagey, so it looks beautiful.
It would be relaxing, to be fair. I will give you that one.
It'd be so relaxing.
I would have thought you would have picked like the Pokemon world or something.
No, in my head, I would love to. But even that seems stressful as fuck because I'm still to this day battling inside of me whether or not it's animal cruelty. Because the Pokemon seem... There's certain Pokemon that love a kickoff, right? Ash will send out Charizard or whatever, it's like, I'm ready for a scrap. But still, so you've got a family of Rattatas there. Okay. You're like, okay, I'm going to catch one. You've then took that Rattata away from its family and they're thinking, he's just been sucked into a magical ball. What the fuck's happened here? Next thing you know, the Rattata's in his ball like, what's going on? Next thing you know, it's out. It's like, oh, I'm back in the open and it's face to face with a fucking Pidgeot thinking, what are you fighting? What the fuck's... It's gone from being with its family in a ball to face with a bird Pokemon that's ready to just punch his head in. You're thinking... And it just seems like a weird, cruel construct.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it is. And then the worst thing is, if you win, you get given money. So if I lose a battle, I'm going to be like, you know, mate, I've spent all my money. But you have to give them money. So I don't know. And there's a bunch of kids going up against mob bosses and stuff. But yes, if you take away the technical shit and you just think Pokemon Adventure, lovely
the
music,
dark sides of Pokemon.
Yeah, this Pokemon where a little boy woke up from his bed as a Kadabra. There's Drowsies that go to the windows of little kids and wait for them to fall asleep and they eat their dreams. There's Drift Blooms that get little kids because they're disguised as balloons and they float away with the kids. There's Frostlasses which lead people up to the mountains and they drain their soul from them. It's just... Without just being like, hey, Pokemon, there's a lot of fucked up shit that goes on.
Fair enough.
There's a ghost girl in one of the games that they still haven't explained. You get to the top of this hotel, she appears, she looks at you, she goes, you're not the one, and she fucks off. And I remember to this day playing that going, what the fuck has just happened here? And you go, what am I, this is a side quest? No, nothing, there's nothing. Everyone's like, I don't know what the fuck. So there's a lot of fucked up shit. But yes, strip it down, just normal, kid-friendly. I would love to be in the world of Pokemon, but I'd be like, am I hurting you or what? Because they're doing elemental attacks, mate. They're chucking fire at each other and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, feet up in the Shire, smoking some pipe.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, smoking some pipe. Hoctor. Seen that Hoctor Girl podcast, and she's
not seen it, but I've seen she's
talking to. So talk
like
to.
That.
Talk to yeah. Hey, it's so dumb to be rich and famous off this. But I can't give her nothing but props. She's had this little thing and she's just rolling with it.
She's a millionaire already.
Yeah. I as much as I'm like, how are we making someone like this famous? I'm also like, do you know what? Good for you. You're at the right place, at the right time, to the right thing. Crack on. I can't help but say fair play. But anyway, sorry. What world are you thinking? Out of all, Last of Us, Avengers, Star Wars, fucking Jurassic Park, whatever you want. But think about the implications that happen in it.
Right. Might be a while.
It's alright. Because I want full answers here, Chris. I want to know what you're doing, if you're actually going to... Because obviously I'm in Middle Earth, but I'm being a bit of a cheat because I'm making sure I don't go off to war.
Yeah. Fuck me.
See, Jurassic Park sounds amazing. Because they're like, oh, cool dinosaurs and shit. But at the same time...
You're going to get eaten.
You're going to get fucked up.
You're going to get eaten.
Yeah, you're going to get fucked up.
And I'm thinking... Transformers, but again, you're going to be in the middle of fucking wars.
Yeah, you'd be sat doing your taxes or whatever thing, and next thing you know, fucking Megatron's been plastered through your house, and you're like, well, you could have at least killed me because now I'm going to pay for all this shit.
Why do you keep licking me boots, boy?
He's a fucking freak.
What is that at the bottom of my boot?
I don't know, but I love that pose, Chris. I fucking... What is that on my boot? What is that?
Oh, fuck me. You're going to have to come back to me. Give me time to think, because I ain't got a fucking clue.
Superhero shit's fucked, because again, I love them memes. Say if you're in New York, and there's Venom fighting Spider-Man, and Venom just picked up your car that you're still paying off, chucked it at Spider-Man to be smashed up, and you're like, cheers, lads.
Yeah, thanks.
Gotham, everybody seems to just want to get kidnapped and fucked up and stuff. And that. Even the hero is a bit like, you're a bit scary, aren't you, mate? You're supposed to be our fucking hero. Superman, if you were in Metropolis with him, the people he fights are fucking world-destroying people. There's not many superhero worlds that it seems to be safe in.
Nah.
Transformers, like I said, it would be great to see, but you'd be in the middle of a city and there's fucking 50-foot giants smashing shit up.
Yeah.
Scary
Resident
as
Evil,
fuck.
you've got zombies.
You've got to deal with that.
Yeah. Last of Us, you've got fucking...
You got living mushrooms, mate. You got living mushrooms.
Yeah.
The Mushroom
and
Kingdom.
You've got to live in a colony.
Yeah. Which would be fucking horrible. The Mushroom Kingdom of Mario might be alright.
Yeah.
If you were just a toad It depends how much bowels is.
You've been in more noise.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
The fuck is going on here? I know what word I'd put you in. I'd put you in like fucking Hellraiser or some shit.
Hey, where's my drink from yesterday?
Here!
There's a drink here.
The dog was going to destroy it.
Oh, so the slab all over it.
It's only the lid. Listen.
Sweet one mush.
Sweet one, Mush.
Sweet man mush.
Yeah, I did say something there. Pirates of the Caribbean would be fun.
I can't sail though, so I'll end up getting fucking.
Can't sail for shit, no. Can't sail for
Thingy.
shit.
I'd probably survive in the world of Walking Dead. Depending on where I'm at.
If you went down like a not Negan, Morgan route, sort of isolated-ish at times, but then come into a group. If you're with a big group, there's a chance of a war happening.
Yes.
But again, if you're isolated, you've got less. You could be sleeping. Next thing you know, there's a horde around you. Depends how you played it. You might be fine.
I'll be alright in the world of Walking Dead. I'm trying to look around and get some visionary inspiration.
I mean, so Guardians, if you weren't a Guardian, if you were just floating about, but then again, there's a lot of space people that just want to fuck shit up for no good reason.
That's what I mean. In the world of Marvel itself, you're gonna get attacked by someone or something.
So maybe Marvel's not the
And
same.
same with X-Men. Well, that's part of Marvel also, so there.
Yeah.
Same with DC. It's the same situation. I just want to live a normal, peaceful life.
Come to the Shire, mate. Get a house.
I
next
think
to
I'm going to
me.
have to live next door to you in the
Yeah,
Shire.
come. It just when I was thinking about this the other day, I was like, yeah, as long as I was one of the Hobbit, if I was unlucky enough to be Frodo, Jesus fucking Christ, that would do my tits in. Shitloads of walking, getting fucked up by a spider, getting stabbed by Nazgûl. Fuck me. If you're Sam, you've got even more of a big. So hopefully you're just a normal Hobbit that just sits and you just.
Yeah, just let me be the little gardener.
Yeah, that's what they love doing the gardens, and I love the fact that they're doing all this good in the gardens and shit, and there's people dying and battles and Dark Lords and fucking shit kicking off, and they're just, there's no going wrong in the world here, we're just going to make a lovely fry up, we're going to do some in the garden. It just seems like, but again, in the book version, it's different because it gets fucked up. But we're just talking film version. We're just talking films. What about Star Trek if you weren't on the Enterprise? Because I don't know how much other shit gets fucked up in Star Trek.
Doesn't really exist anymore, so that's not fucked. Other planets get invaded or whatever.
Alright, so that's still not fucking
So
safe.
you're still not fucking safe. I'll live in Ice Age, but then against the melt. You'll get affected by the melt.
And there's predators everywhere and fucking... that's fine, then we'll go down a Disney route. We'll take a Disney one.
I'll say a Toy Story, but you end up getting kidnapped and thrown about.
And you get separated eventually by your owner and stuff.
Yeah. You lose vulnerability and you end up coming to press because your owners took off with other...
Yeah, that's Toy Story's out the fucking world. No, to be fair, as well, a lot of Disney Pixar films, there's a lot of heartbreak and upset.
There's a lot of dark stuff behind Disney. You've got Pocahontas and her story. You've got Cinderella with her story and the sisters.
For fuck's sake, Chris. There shouldn't be
You've got you've got Frozen, but you've got Elsa, who's the queen Frozen person.
Yeah. And
then you get the sister who, whatever the sister does.
Yeah, whatever the fucking sister does. What about there's most anime.
I'd say I'd be like Sebastian or Flounder from The Little Mermaid, but I'll end up getting caught by some guy.
Yeah, in fishing net. Fucked up. Fuck's sake. That was nearly a good shout, Chris. Shit.
I don't think anyone.
Even in like a relatively safe show, like a Sons of Anarchy, but there's always something happening.
Yeah, someone will get shot up in the street. Yeah, you end up in the fucking wrong place at the wrong time.
Brassic, I know you haven't watched it. You should watch it. It's beautiful. Just a bunch of mates, but there are always people out to get them, and there is some certain of danger. But apart from that, it's relatively peaceful. You are always looking over your shoulder. What have you got?
No, because even that, I would say the world of a wild robot, but even that one.
Yeah, no, I can't be an animal getting attached to that robot or being a robot getting attacked. No, fuck that, Chris. That's just gonna break my heart.
I don't think we've got a happy ending here.
Yeah, what is it's a safe little world to live in.
I don't think we've got whatever we go down. There's not a happy ending.
No, because this is making us feel bleak. This is basically saying everything we watch and love. There's always some doom and gloom somewhere.
By the sounds of it, yeah, the backstory of it.
Oh my god! What did we must have watched? Pingu. Surely you're finding Pingu.
Yeah, but you'll either get left
Oh,
by a
bears and
colony,
shit.
or you'll get eaten by
Or a
a
fucking
bear, or
or
a fucking whale, or a seal,
Fuck.
or you'll get left out in the cold and you freeze to death.
No, definitely. I was going to say something to do with cars, but then I thought about Fast and Furious, and they're all the fuck that. I ain't doing fucking whirly-dooley flips going through space and shit.
I think we've established that there isn't a happy ending.
There is no safe place.
There isn't.
There is absolutely no safe place. Dragon Ball Z, everybody wants to fucking fight. Yu-Gi-Oh! You play a card game, your soul goes to the fucking Shadow Realm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're screwed on that one.
Alright, okay. We'll quickly revise then. We'll take away... Shit, because I wanted to fucking answer, but we can't have an answer because we're going to die. Any world you want to go to, Chris, and then you become one of the main people or whatever, so at least if you're in fucking Iron Man, you're Iron Man, so you're relatively safe because you're Iron Man. So just choose a world that you would love to be in as one of them characters experience the shit they're experiencing. So I can no longer say Middle Earth because I'd have to be like somebody out fighting and shit.
Okay, right. I'm trying to think who's not been killed off now.
But you only experience it for a day, don't worry, you come back to the normal world. It's like a weird dream you're in.
I'd be Thanos. Because I stand by him, to be fair. For what he did. Sometimes you need to get rid of half the Earth to...
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Plus, it would be quite good to be this big, massive purple dickhead that everybody's scared of.
Yeah.
Like, you're seeing this lineup of crazy powerful villains, and you're like, they're all going to get fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's... Oh, fuck.
So it's got to be the world of Thanos, I reckon.
Thanos would be cool. I think if I was just to experience it for a day, and at the end of it I come back safe, I wouldn't mind a Jurassic Parky or a Jawsy or a Meg. Like, to actually go down there and just to be, but at the same time, no, because I'm just going to be a little bitch the whole time going, get me out. Do you know what would be fun, just because you'd have a real one?
Yeah.
It would be nice to choose Star Wars. And I'd be, look, Dan, it's the chosen one. And I'd be fucking off somewhere, just swinging a lightsaber around for a few hours till I go back home. That would be quite fun to do for a bit.
Yeah, you could, each week you could pick a different world to live in. So.
As much as I'm not a really massive fan of it, Harry Potter, because I would love to explore the real Hogwarts with the crazy secrets underneath and actually the moving staircase. I think being in Hogwarts would be quite a fun adventure.
That would be fun.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a massive fan of it, and I can't be asked just listening to fucking Ron just screaming about chess or whatever.
Right, you can be Thanos one week, you can be Darth the next week, then you can be
Ron Weasley. Imagine that.
Well, I'd say I'd probably be more Harry or Professor Snape or something like that.
I'd be Hermione, and I'd just make her be like a little shit instead of being a little goody two shoes. Like, I've got class in 2 minutes, can't be late. I'd just turn into like I'd be smoking meth. I'd be fucking shivving people in the hallways.
But you end up with Ron.
I'd be alright.
You end up with Ron.
Ron is probably a very passionate lover. I reckon.
I'm sure he is.
I reckon he cares very, very much.
So ginger kids.
Yeah, I'd be alright, mate. I've got a ginger tint to my beard. I'm not fucking bothered. But yeah,
Major a Viking.
Yes, you'd be an awful Viking, man. Just come on, lads. I don't mind getting dirty with your boys and naked and sweaty.
No, you're gonna be the right Viking though. If you're watching me face him, watching me call him.
What do you call him? From the show Vikings?
Yeah.
Ragnar?
Yeah. You can be Ragnar, then you're alright.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, until you go into the old
snakes. Until you get fighting the snake pit.
Do you know what was mean? If you remember correctly, in one of the Vikings, they did that Blood Eagle thing.
Yes.
They were fucking horrible to watch because obviously, what is it? They ripped open the back.
Yeah, they snap all the ribs so they're all introvert, and then they spread your skin.
Yeah, and they hang you, and it's like
because it's an old tradition from back in there.
Yeah, which is I don't know what it is back in the day in different periods. They all just wanted to be instead of just it was horrible. It's horrible killing somebody, But like they always, instead of being like, "Oh, you're dead and done," they always be like, "Right, how can we make this pure minging and torturous and disgusting?" I saw somebody the other day. You know that rack they used to do? They'd lay down, wouldn't they, and they'd stretch you out.
Oh, you get stretched.
Somebody said for about 2 seconds of that torture, I bet you're in the best pleasure ever.
Oh yeah,
a pure good stretch.
Definitely.
And then gone.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, hang on a sec. Oh yeah,
Yeah, your first couple of clicks on the wheel, it's like, oh, this is nice.
Nice.
Oh, hello. What? No.
And then you're fucked. Yeah, like who come up with these like I said, instead of just being like, oh, they've done bad or whatever, hang them, slit their throats. Oh, let's make these certain bits like that. The bamboo torch they used to do in wherever it was, Japan or whatever.
Oh
and
yeah,
they'd
it
lay them
grows
down.
through you.
Because bamboo apparently grows really, really quick.
Yeah.
So if you just lay them.
You just get impaled by bamboo as it's growing.
Who sits there and their job is to just think of horrible ways to kill people?
I don't know. Some people. I don't think I could survive in that back then.
Yeah, I think even if I was like an emperor or a king and I'm fighting somebody, I'd be like, come on, we'll just give them a slap on the wrist, let them go. We don't need to fucking fuck them up. But it's for whatever reason, it's good, but like we've got less savagery. Savage, is that the word?
Less savage,
yeah, because obviously the Vikings that we just speak that they used to do fucked up shit, but now the idea of doing that to somebody's like making me feel a bit.
I know.
Whereas probably 200, 300, 400 years ago, we're like, oh, what do you want to do, lads? Oh, should we go quickly do a blood eagle on somebody?
Yeah, just fucking lie Fred on the slab, heat up a bucket and let the rat eat through him.
Yeah, and fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, it's so weird. But no, so you're gonna be Thanos to start off with, and
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna dust around with a lightsaber for a bit
You do that.
and just see what happens there. Like, have you seen the Rick and Morty episode where they drop the lightsaber and it goes through the planet?
No.
Oh, it's quite funny. They're just slowly going down. They're like, fuck's sake, and they have to try. They have to try and get to before it gets to the core of the earth. They try and get this lightsaber that Morty's just dropped. It's like, this is the reason why I didn't give you a lightsaber. I knew you'd drop it. Never thought about that, for fuck's sake. I just thought, because obviously it would just.
It would, yeah.
It would just keep fucking going.
It's a bit like alien acid.
Yeah, the fucking alien goo shit. That'd be a horrible.
I'm not dying. Calm down.
You literally thought you were. It wasn't there when you actually did die. It wasn't like this. That is kind of weird.
Survived.
How you? I don't actually know if he's checking up on you, or if he thinks you're ready for a kickoff. Because he's wagging his tail and shit. No, see, you've gone from nearly dying to. This makes no sense, mate. Imagine if you were an ambulance person and somebody sat there having a heart attack, and you turn up to the scene, you just look up and going, "Ruh, ruh," and they sat there going, "Are you going to help me or not?" They just go, "Ruh." It says, yeah, he's not a very good rescue dog.
He's not, is he?
He's absolutely fucking terrible, Chris.
Terrible.
But there you go. See, that's been my fun fucking.
Yeah, I don't think we survive in any world.
No, we're done. We're done, dusted. We need.
It comes with a tragic ending, regardless of what story you go down.
Yeah, it's always the moral of fucking every story is it's doom and gloom.
It's doom and gloom.
Even when there's a happy ending, no, not for long. There's this on the way. There's that on the way. There's this happening. You fuck off, you little bastards. Because like even like Game of Thrones and some shit would be quite fun, just because there's weird creatures and shit happening, and zombies and stuff. But every fucker in that's just backstabbing and killing and dying and fucking torturing and cut your dick off and shit. Yeah. You were sat there walking the street, next thing you know, cut his dick off. Why? You got with Game of Thrones, aren't we? That's what we do.
That's what I mean.
It's fun. No, leave my dick alone.
Get just fire spattered at you.
Or even if you got a House of Dragon route, you can't even trust your family because they just want to fuck each other up and fucking. You can't even trust. Oh, so yeah, that's my brother or my uncle. I can't trust you though because you want to fuck me up. Yeah. So everybody's fucking everybody up. Oh, tell you what's a nice safe one.
What?
A sports film.
What?
Have you seen like Goal and stuff?
No, but.
Or Purely Belter?
No.
It's just films where lads want to watch football. That's it. So in terms of it might be boring.
Already.
Yeah, but I'm sucked in a world and I know that it's just here for football.
That's the happy bored.
No, but at least you won't be dead.
Oh, that's true.
At least it won't be. I'm watching football. Hang on a sec. Is that Megatron? It's just football. You might be pissed off depending on the result and who you're watching. But a sports film.
Well, I could win, and then my opponent, who kicks off and could just fucking stab us because his team lost.
Yeah, football hooligans and stuff, yeah. You know, he's not wrong. Football hooligans could fuck you out the wood of Green Street and that. Jesus fucking Christ. That would be fun. How minging would it be, though? Say if you are living one of these, like, imagine getting put in, like, a dream sequence like that. Say if you are a footballer, you got all this money and all that kind of shit, then all of a sudden you wake back up in your normal bed and your normal job thinking, oh, I was rich. I was rich doing all this shit. What the fuck's going on? And now you're back to you. Oh, that'd be fucking... Imagine having a dream that vivid, it feels so real. That'd be disgusting.
It would be.
Fucking not like that.
But I reckon in time, there's two ways we're going to go down. Earth's going to go down this route. We're either going to end up like Wall-E, which I've said a lot lately.
I'm halfway there.
Well, it's been lazy fat folks just flying about on a chair.
Yep.
And just get robots to do everything. Or we're going to go down the surrogate route, where you just got a normal, well, you're not normal. You live a different life in this simulator. You've got a job in this simulator. You've got a family in this simulator.
So your real body's like asleep somewhere.
Yeah.
You're plugged into.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
I would give it a go.
What if they said you could never come out of it? If you sit down and we plug you in, you will always be in that world. But obviously, when you're in that world, you believe that's reality.
Yeah.
So, would you do that?
I would. If I knew I wasn't happy in this world, and I had nobody, and they said to me, look, there's a potential thing, you might be able to start life over, obviously start from a certain age.
Yeah. The fuck's going on here?
What you got? What are you doing?
Chris was in a nice little... Now the boiler's... What the fuck is going on?
What?
You didn't even wash your hands.
What?
You just put water on them.
Sure.
You just...
You alright, Chris?
Hello.
How's your day?
Alright, how's your day?
Why did that sound so ungenuine? That did not sound genuine. What's alright, Chris? How's your day? Nope, there for the Skinnemers. Nope, for the cinema. Yeah, Chris was in a nice little deep thought there. Yeah. Why are you starting on Chris? Because you can't eat crisps that he has nothing to do with.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so if I knew if I was depressed and I had nobody and they said, look, it's a potential place where you'd be able to start life, obviously, from a certain age or whatever.
Yeah, so is this born or is this 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old? Or did you start in this world 30-year-old?
I would like to start it from probably my teen years again and go through that and working up. Yeah, I'd like to work up a career again, I think. I wouldn't start in my 30s and think, right, what the fuck am I going to do? But
obviously, yeah, you go into this world, though, without any preconception of whatever. You go into this thing and these are your only memories.
Yeah. You don't really... Well, if that was the case, then obviously you would probably start as life as, again, kind of situation. But yeah, what was the answer? What was the question?
Would you be in the... Yeah, so you can't ever come back out of it, so you're...
Yeah, I think I would. I'd go into it.
I agree with you. Right now, I wouldn't. I wouldn't like to go into this fake world, which might end up being the best thing ever, because in that world, I might end up being a footballer or some shit. But right now, as it stands, because it's like... Because I'm assuming we go into this world, and nothing's a guarantee. You've still got to try and...
Oh, no, you've still got to abide by the laws. You could still get murdered.
Yeah, you can still end up in a job you don't like. Or
yeah,
you might,
but if you get murdered in that world, you die in this world.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so right now I wouldn't, but I agree with what you said. If you were like you were an addict, or you were just a depressed person with nobody, or you were whatever, yeah, plug us in.
Think of it like this: Earth has been destroyed, and there's nothing really left on it. So you all get put on a ship just to float above it.
Yeah.
Right, and then you all get put in this frozen chamber and say, right, you're all here because you volunteered to start life in another world.
Yeah.
Through your imagination, plug you in, that's you for life.
Yeah.
Until you die. There you go.
Yeah. If I was not as happy in this world,
obviously this world doesn't exist anymore.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's blown up. Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
sorry. Yeah, yeah, you might as well. There's obviously because we're going into it. I'd like to. We can't go in it without any memories. You can't say, right, I'm going to work better at that because I was worse than that in the past life. you don't know your voice in that past life because you start with nothing.
Yeah.
So I've got fears that I would go into that world and be exactly the same.
That could be possible.
Yeah.
You could end up better, or you could end up worse.
Yeah.
Or you could die as soon as you're born.
Imagine fucking that.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Well, no, it's hypothetical. It's not real. Don't worry, it's not real. It's fucking not real.
I'm down.
He's not dying. That's quite good though, Chris. You had a cough there and you didn't really die, so you must be slowly.
I'm slowly getting there.
Chris, yeah, we should give a progress report. Chris is still on his fucking 1,000-year plague.
I am. Yes.
He's had from the dawn of time. But yeah, it'll be quite because obviously I'm assuming it's random in this generator where you start off. So you could start off in fucking Mexico or Argentina or America.
Well, I think if you've got the money, you can pick certain places.
You can, yeah. So, there's packages.
Yeah, there's different packages on what you select.
Oh, so you could say I want to be born in America to a wealthy family.
Yeah, but you've obviously got to pay for that.
You've got to pay for that.
Yeah.
So for the likes of me and you who couldn't afford grand pack, well, it depends how much they are. If we go into basic, it's
we're basic, but you can say, right, I want to live in America instead of the UK.
Yeah.
You've got them little options. But you can't say I want to be born to a rich
family.
family.
You can't give any starting blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be fun, just because obviously you go into it random, because I'm assuming as well, if you could be born anywhere, whether you could be a woman, you could be a black guy, you could be Asian, you could have all kinds of different...
Well, you're just born, so you could be whatever.
Yeah, you could be anything.
You could be male, female, you could be trans, you can be gay, straight, bi...
Oh, I want to go into that world gay. Let's have a bit of gay. Fuck it. Let's experience some fucking gay.
You don't really know until you get into that world.
Well, if I'm on the basic package and I somehow get this number, I want to be born in like America. I want to be a bit of gay. I want to experience some fucking gay nightclubs in like San Francisco or some shit. Okay. But that's me if I'm allowed to choose these options. If I wasn't, obviously it was just random and shit like that.
Well, that's not really an option. That's just your personality.
Let's hopefully, fingers crossed, let's have a bit of a gay time. Because I reckon a lot of the gays are having fucking so much fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. I mean, obviously, sorry, Laura, it means we're not in every world together. Unless you're a bloke called, what name? Larry, that's an L, when you've got a penis. I'm not all about the titty life anymore, I'm all about the cock, so...
You could have both.
Imagine if you could... Yeah.
Sorry, Laura.
You can have both. Imagine if you... If you could keep your memories right, and I end up in this new world, and I wake up, look in the mirror, and I'm like Michael B. Jordan, I'm just going to sit there and jerk for ages looking at myself. I'm just going to be in that mirror, fucking baby oil, with a boxing glove on, being like, I'm Adonis Creed. Oh my God. Imagine you did remember, you wake up and you're in somebody like you're Kim Jong-un or Donald Trump. And you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Or on this basic package, and then you do keep your memories, but you get there, and then boom, you're like somebody who's just already in jail for like life as murder or some shit, or somebody pure. You'd be like, oh my God, what have I done? You can't get back out. And then you'd have to sound mental because you're like, I'm not really from this planet. I'm from a fucking simulation thing. And they'd be like, shut up, man, you lunatic. You're like, oh my God. That would be fucking scary. Or what if you get into that world and you're already somebody who's mid-situation, like somebody who's maybe mid-passion making or mid-robbing a bank or mid-skydiving. So you're asleep, you wake up, plug up, shooting. That'd be fucking weird. That would be crazy.
You could be any weird scenario. That'd be weird.
Face to face with a gorilla. You just wake up, simulation as a gorilla, and you're thinking, "Fuck."
It just would be weird. Just whatever fucking scenario you end up in. I would go. Well, see again because
I was speaking a lot of different.
We're not the richest people.
Yeah.
Basic package, but I would try and keep memory of what I know now. Obviously, you're not going to remember getting plugged in, and then that's that.
Yeah, but like life experience.
But life experience, knowledge, I'd like to still try and keep hold of.
Is this not a film?
Circuits.
No, is Total Recall not like this?
Possibly. I can't remember now.
Because Arnie gets plugged into a machine, doesn't he? And then he has the fantasy of being like a spy on Mars.
He does. I'm on about Bruce Willis. A surrogate.
Yeah.
He's a copper. He's a depressed cop whose wife got killed, so he gets plugged in so he can relive his life with his wife. But then she ends up dying in there.
What's the one?
So he ends up being a detective in that life to try and figure out who killed her.
Yeah, and isn't there a train station bit or like a bit where they're like a building and there's a massive crowd and the person that did a crime they're face to face with?
Possibly.
Oh shit. Yeah, fuck knows. Ah, fuck knows, yeah. But if we start again, think of all the Lego I get to do again from scratch. That'd be great.
But you might not be into Lego. You might be into Disney.
Shit, yeah.
And especially if you're gay, you might be into... No, against the people who like to play with
Hey,
dolls.
don't offend me.
No,
I'm gay.
People who like playing with dolls, but you might be big into your Pink and Barbie shit.
Yeah. I would, yeah.
I can imagine
Yeah.
you would, to be fair.
Well, I like
You'd have
Barbie.
all the
I like
collection, the little
yeah.
rubber car, the
It's
little
like-
house,
yeah.
every dress.
Oh, so that does sound fun as fuck.
The one in the wheelchair.
Barbie's beach house and shit like that. I like the idea. Hey, that gay sounds all kind of fun. I love the idea of being a gay bloke that's with another manly man. That like we both, I don't know, we both support Newcastle. We're losing 1 at half time. Like fuck's sake, we'll get a beer, quick hand job each.
But a
get
gay
back to
Dave
it.
Bautista.
Yeah, just imagine how easy that would be. You're both getting from work, you're both tired, so you both know you just want to sit there with your feet up and watch a film. Like, you want a handy tonight? Like, yeah, you sort me out. I'll sort you out tomorrow night. Quick handy, chill out, put fucking Mission Impossible or some shit on, and just be like, right, see you later, fucking Mike. Like, love you. That'd be so
What
relaxing.
happened to Larry?
Oh shit, yeah, Larry, yeah, Larry. Sorry, I've got a few boyfriends. So instead of because obviously Laura likes flowers and shit like that. So if I ever come with flowers, Larry's like, oh fucking flowers, you prick. I want like a Carlsberg. I'm like, there you go, son. And then we could chill out and just fucking wrestle and stuff. But then obviously the wrestle gets really hot and spicy. We start to sweat and we're like on top of each other, like, and then we've both got like nice denim jeans on as well, a bit of hairy chest.
Why
And,
didn't you?
because it's like Levi's, like the adverts. It's like nice, isn't it? And we're on top of each other. And we're like, oh Larry, I'm fucking glad I met you, mate. And then
Why
we
you
just,
Southern?
well, because Larry's where he's from. He's from fucking.
But you're living in America.
He's, oh shit! What? Hey, Larry. Hey.
You'll end up with someone like fucking
Louis Spence.
him off Cars.
Cars.
The fucking tow truck. What do you call him?
Oh yes. Mate, not major. Mate, no.
Mater.
Mate, yeah.
Mater.
Lightning McQueen. Oh yeah. Something. I think you're right. Something like that. Yeah, that would be quite funny. That would be quite good. Just passionate love making with a hillbilly truck. Oh, imagine you're born to like an incest family and you're talking like that. Be fucking horrible.
It's more like woof woof. And...
Yeah, that family.
Yeah.
Hey, pal, is your mum in? Who's your mum? My daughter. How does that work? I don't know. We're all fucking interbred. Like we're from Leeds. Leeds scum. So we all Leeds scum, we're all interbred. It's a football thing.
Okay.
Your mum's your dad. Your dad's your mum. That's football chants in a nutshell, mate. It's fucking stupid as fuck. What a fun conversation that was. That my mind just sort of went everywhere. I need another fag to quiet down my taste buds. I enjoyed that. I like speaking hypotheticals like that. It would be nice to be gay.
Oh, well, I was going to say it would be nice to live in a simulated world, but okay.
Imagine it, Chris, though. Going home, there's a bloke just sat there just chilling.
I'm quite happy with the girls, to be fair.
Yeah, but you want a bit of company.
Yeah, is that kind of a girl?
Yeah, but like, again, Laura, she wants to cuddle and hold hands. You
Not all are like that.
Some, you get your post-nut clarity, right? And
What?
it's post-nut clarity.
Post-nut clarity.
Yeah, every man gets post-nut clarity when the second you've released your seed, you have like a minute of like, I don't want to touch anything. I don't want anybody near me.
Right.
I want everything not to exist apart from me.
Okay.
Obviously, girlies are slightly different because they've had stuff be inside them and all that kind of shit. So they're a bit more vulnerable and they want a bit more. Whereas blokes like, back off. I'm in fight survival mode.
Would you not like maybe live in the world of a girl? Do be the opposite sex.
Yeah, because I would be a slut. I'll take on any dick that comes. Any dick that comes my way, I'm fucking taking that shit. I will be the fucking, oh yeah, dicky down the road.
The school slag.
Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck. Like, come on lads, whoever wants on this, I want to be the girl that's been like, slept with him. That could be the dad, that could be the dad. Fuck knows. I want like a baby of every culture.
Why?
Because then there'd be like a million different dads. And I could just shit at home and just be like, you want my CSA? I would abuse my power so fucking much. I would use an excuse to, I don't know, just be angry at people. I'd be like, I'm on my rag. But like, no, yeah, so you fucked up with a bloke, you both get points of clarity, you just look at each other and go, see you in 10 minutes. You both just go your separate ways for a bit. Just chill on your TikTok for 2 minutes and have a fag and stick the kettle on Larry and he's upstairs with spot on. And then plus, if anybody attacks, you got two blokes, and you can be like, oh, somebody's broken into the house, can you deal with that? And he's like, right, I've got it. Because, you know, there's a bloke there. If you were a girl, you feel like you're the one that has to, even though I'm like, fuck me, if there's a fucking horde of velociraptors coming in, I'm not going to do much. But Larry's alright. He's had that experience.
Why? What's Larry done in his life?
He's done everything. He's done everything. He's done everything possibly known to man. Every mountain climbed, he was there first.
SAS or something.
Oh, mate. He was the SSAS, the secret SAS. No one even knows about it. He was the SSAS. He done dusted.
How are you going to get Laura jealous of Larry?
I'm already in love with him. I'm already in love with this bloke, whoever he is. In my mind, he's like Latino. And he wears a cowboy hat and a bandana.
Okay.
And he talks like that. Hey, Dan, I'll come home. He talks like that, man. That's how he does it. And he's just got like a little black, like a little moustache. And he tickles me with it. And he always forgets my birthday. He always thinks it's the 13th, but it's the 12th. Every year he does it. I swear to God. He's a bastard. But he's a bloke, so I'll let him off. It's fine. But he's good at gift giving. And he's really good at massages. Fantastic. Because I've got like a bad low back. He's like, come here there, man. I'm on the table, man. There you go. Oh, it's fucking great. It's so good. I fucking love it. I see you with like a Bobby Lee.
What?
I see you with like a Bobby Lee.
Why the fuck would I end up with a Bobby Lee?
Just because like you like multicultural foods and shit.
What's that got to do with people?
Because Bobby Lee's got a lot of like Asian food dishes. He knows how to make these thingies. And you can be like, oh, I want a fish today. Whatever the fuck he's eating. I watched a short video of him the other day called Death and Ramen, I think it's called. It's a fucking weird short video. It's like 15-minute film.
Noodles.
It's, yeah, well, he's eating, what was that ramen is? Yeah, it's
ramen.
He makes ramen and he puts like egg in that and then shit like that. But then he takes loads of pills, dies, Death comes and gets him. He says, I'm not dying. He spews it all up. And he goes, I'm not dying without ramen in me. Goes and gets some ramen, feeds it to his mum. Ramen, feeds it to his mum, and then dances in the afterlife and it ends. And I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? But it's only like 10-15 minutes long. You should give it a shot because it's...
I like ramen noodles.
There you go, Bobby Lee can make them for you.
I'm sure some girl who I end up with can make them for me.
Well, no, to be fair, mate, it'd be quite good because if we weren't just gay, we could be gay to each other.
No, because I don't want to be Larry by the sounds of it.
Yeah, no,
I'm not Latino. What are you back for now?
You could be.
Well, I could be. I don't know. In the other world,
This conversation just made me sweat. What?
You are.
I'm Larry in the other world.
Yeah.
Okay.
The youth of today and their TikTok memes and Instagram shit. You have the spiniest. You're not making them now. We're not done. Is he for real?
Yeah.
You can wait 2 more minutes. Good lad. Bye-bye. Shut the freezer. 2 more minutes. We're too busy hypothetically talking about my Latino hubby called Larry. You took that shit. There you go. Imagine just the youth for today. That would be an experience to have, though, if you could be a teenager in like 100 years. Because I was saying the other day, a little Richie about man bags. I was like, do you wear man bags? But now they've gone back out of fashion. I was thinking, what? How?
They've gone back out of fashion.
Yeah, well, obviously, at one point we had the fanny pack, which is like a man baggy thing.
Yeah.
Then it went completely out, and then they come in, but instead of wearing them there, they wore them down here, like a satchel. And now they're back out again. And I still fucking shit myself.
Why the fuck's the office ringing me?
Sports people. This is an important. It's the office. It's the, not as in not what's his name, Ricky Gervais and Steve Carell. The Office. It's the Office. Yeah. So Chris had an important phone call, work related, proper work related.
Yes.
Yeah. Edward, you weren't interrupting anything major anyway, Chris. It was just more okay hypotheticals. And I went in there, and Ty's like, "Can I make a fucking chips now then? Or what mush? You've been there for hours." You can make us chips in a fucking minute.
Yeah.
We'll close it off. We'll round it off anyway. We'll stop there as soon as we've had a gay hypotheticals and stuff.
Well, you have, by the sounds of it. You've gone all fucking hot and hyper over this Larry lad.
I've got sweaty over fucking... over my little Latino fucking Larry, part of the SSAS. Oh, no.
Might as well just fucking be Pedro.
Oh, fuck, maybe that's why I said Latino. Oh, die, because if I do wake up and I'm somehow not Pedro himself, but I wake up and Pedro's in me. Oh! This is... Oh, my fucking God, this is what wet dreams are made. I need another fag. I feel like I've just had sex with him. Jesus fucking Christ. I started at 20. What the fuck is going on with life?
No issues.
Hey! It's fine to be homosexual, mate.
It's fine to be homosexual, but you still get issues.
I would be a creepy homosexual. Because I'd feel like I'm like lingering on men, so I wouldn't feel like it's bad. If you know what I mean? Like, you know when people linger on like females, you're like, oh, stop being a creep, stop being a perv, stop being a predator. If it's lad on lad, I'm thinking that's fine. It's like, did you see that thing going around on TikTok of that?
It's not really.
Yeah, it's still bad. Because that's what I was about to say, right? Because I always say this to Laura all the fucking time. It's so... is it hypocritical? Is that the word? Whenever it's man on girl, you're like, hey, that's fucking weird as fuck. If it's woman on bloke, you're like, nice. Like there was that girlie going around on TikTok. I don't know how old she was, and apparently she's been going out with the next door neighbour's kid, who's like a young teenager, and they've been going around doing all this weird stuff.
Okay.
And everyone's in the comments saying this is pure creepy and shit and fucking weird. But I was like, I bet that bloke's having the time of his fucking life. But it's still, it's like
still wrong regardless. Yeah. But yet that little kid, whoever that kid is, will be having his time in his life.
He will be, won't he? It's just so.
But yeah, if we look at it from it is a man, and a girl,
you think report. That's creepy.
But it could be the same situation. It could be the same situation. That girl could be having the time of her life. But people don't think of it like that. People think, oh, he's a fucking creep. Bring it on, get rid of him, shoot him, hang him.
Yeah, it's bizarre because they're both wrong.
Yeah, they're both wrong regardless.
Yeah, which is.
But you always seem to stipulate one's worse than the other, even though it's the fucking same thing.
Yeah, it's
just
the exact same thing. It's so, like I remember Busted. That's what I go to school for. That was all about the school kids hooking up with the teacher because it was 3 young lads singing about it.
Yeah,
but they're still singing it now for fuck's sake.
And Stacey's mum.
But if it was all about young bloke, a young girl looking at Brian's dad, you're thinking, oh, what the fuck, how old are you, love? It's so weird, isn't it? It's like, again, South Park did that whole episode where the teacher's dating Ike, who's literally a kindergartner. The police rock up and they're like, oh, it's the kindergarten teacher. Nice. That's what they do. And it's why is that a thing? I've brought it up with her so many times and she's like, no, Dan, they're both wrong. I'm like, I know they're both wrong, but my little head's like, all right, so young boy, he's not asked, he's fine.
Yeah.
But it's so stupid.
It is weird how we look at similar things but different opportunities, different perspectives.
Yeah, like when you see a young girl, you think, protect, innocent, leave her alone.
Yeah.
See a young lad, you think, I'll be all right.
Gannon, son.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's always that whole argument, isn't it, where if a girl sleeps with me, the slag, sleeps with loads of men, oh, it's the slag, with a boy, he's like, hey, you play her. Yeah. Which is they both should be, they should either both be accepted or both not accepted.
Yeah.
It's just our male
white heads. Privilege.
Yeah, well, I don't know about white, but hey, we might as well chuck it into the fucking goddamn whites. I was doing a video the other day and I kept saying about men and I was like, men, fucking men, okay, hate men, pricks. Because I asked Laura the other day, I was like, can you be sexist towards men? She was like, nah. And in my head I was thinking, yeah,
you can.
No, you can, but at the same time, I kind of get it because we've let's be honest, we've ridiculed women for fuck. Because like the whole driving stat, about women. But if you go Google it right now, the stats on men, it's men who have more accidents and more thingies. It's not women, but it's a stereotype we've made.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, you know what? If the girls want to be sexist, let them have it. We've been pricks for ages.
Yeah, men seem to drive more reckless and do more stupid things in the way.
Men are more like immature and shit. They're more like, I'll be fine, I'll be all right.
We're still kids.
100%.
Men will be still kids.
I watched a great video the other day, which sums me up, but take away the character. It's going about, listen, people out there, men will never grow out of Spider-Man. Spider-Man will always be part of life. If I'm 90-year-old and the new Spider-Man film out, me and the boys are like, let's watch that. But you can apply it to every man thing.
Yeah.
It's we just always want to, if you pick up a great stick and you're like, oh, this is fun, do you just want to randomly chuck a rock?
Yeah.
All that kind of stupid shit.
It's how we're programmed.
Yeah, and this is probably why again, you can probably Google it. I don't know, but I'm sure women's life expectancy is bigger than men's.
Oh,
It has to be.
Naomi's a lot more mature than me, and she's 5 years younger than me.
I think everybody's fucking more mature than me. Because I do it at work constantly, like, do you reckon this will hurt? Do you reckon you could do that? Do you reckon you could... but you don't see girls doing that. They'll just be sat putting, like, lotions on and straighteners and shit. And we're just like, no, carnage, chaos, I could do that.
Yeah. We still play with our video games and shit like that while they, like, get off the fucking computer.
Yeah.
Do some work.
Actually do something.
Do some housework. Oh, 5 more minutes.
In that scenario, the housework one though is I'm definitely a lot more tidy than Laura. She's put the dishes away, and that's as soon as you leave, I'll make sure these dishes are done and whatnot sorted. Where she'll be like, I'll do the dishes on Sunday.
Yeah, Naomi's more like that.
Which is I like to be clean.
I'm clean, but I'm like a slob clean when Naomi's like, get it done, just get it done.
Oh, see, I like that though. Just it's the same at work. It's like if we're going to do a job, we might as well just do it now, get it done with. Like there's a lot of things that I would do it after break. How about we do it before break? Come back from break, we can chill because it's done. Well, very much just do it now. We get it because I hate my job sometimes because it's like everything's 100 miles an hour. You start one job. I always say you can't go from A to B. You have to go to like A to F to then N to then Z to X. You can't.
What?
So like usually it goes, we'll go from A to B. That's like
in what scenario? Yeah.
In any scenario, we'll do this job A to B. You know that saying, don't you?
Yeah, but yeah. I need to more elaborate. What do you mean?
So anything. So if it's just, I'll make something up. Say if it's. All I need to do is get that stacker, pick up that pallet of cement, and put it on that shelf. That's
okay, right. Okay, right. So I've got a scenario.
At work, it will constantly be, that's the plan, but as soon as I get the stacker, can you quickly come to this wagon and lift these tubs off? Okay, so I've had to miss B and go to C quickly. Okay. As I'm out there, there's some turf to just quickly put in the shed. Can you do that? Okay, so I've quickly gone to F and then back in. But it's not just a 10-minute thing. It would be an hour to 2 hours till you can get back to put that pallet just to do that.
Right.
It absolutely hurts my little OCD head so much.
Yeah, that would do my head.
It cripples my spine. It's like the second you hear someone turn the engine on, they're like, can you quickly jump out here and do that? You're thinking, there's fucking 4 stackers in this place. I'm not the only person on the stacker. Anybody. But like obviously we're all mates. I don't want to be cunts. So okay, I'll quickly sort you out, lift that off. But the second you're out there on oh my god. You saw the wagons tip mortar. So the second it's like, can you grab us some tubs? Just tip some mortar. You got to get the tubs, and then you're already in it. What the fuck took you so long? And you try to explain it. You're like, well, as soon as I got the stacker, they shouted us over. I need to quickly help them. The customer coming out to load them with their tub quickly. But didn't have a ticket book, so I got to meet you.
See, in that scenario, I would say, hold your horses. Let me just deal with this one, and then I'll come to this one.
Completely agree.
That's what I do.
But the second I go to do that, so I go get the tubs. I'm right in the van where that customer is with their tub next to them, and I'm like, they're just going to see me drive off when all I need to do is pick that up and put it in their van. It's the way everything's located, the way everything is, it's all on top of each other.
No, just deal with one at a time because that's where confusions come in and that's where shit gets mixed up.
110% couldn't agree more. But for whatever reason, I have not been able to iron it into this workplace.
Oh, you need to.
And you literally are. We always have to clean out our tubs. And I always say at the end, during the day, as soon as the tub comes back, quickly get it in the rubber bay, bang it out, put it there stacked. And it can't happen. You get to the end of the shift or you get to the yard and there's just tubs everywhere. And you think, we can control this one at a time, but there's too many moving parts. There's too many people that don't have the same ideas and ideologies and shit, and it doesn't work.
But if you're charged on, that's when you say, right,
yeah, but I'm only there for half.
Campfire. Get everyone fucking together and say, right, use a tub, clean it, put it away. Do that.
But the boys on our shift, it's because I'm only there for shifts. So when the other shift's on, I have no, like today, for example, I'm not there on this Saturday. I have no control of whatever goes happen.
But that's then that fucking shift manager or shift person who has to deal with that team.
Will not happen. It's like as well, right? This is one on me. This is where I love at the end of our work day is getting everything set up for the boys and for the next day. So we have a thing called screed concrete. So I like to have everything ready. Their fibres out, the retarder full, sand in the hopper, on the front clear. So the wagon comes in, all they have to do is warm the machine up and start. So I've done that for years, thinking, okay, so when it's my turn to do screed every other week, we come in, it's the same. Nope, get in. There's tubs in the way, that wagon's in the way. There's no sanding, there's no retarder, there's no fibres, and you're like, and it's the same round the back. You put a tub under, you put plenty of sand in, you fill the admixtures up. They've got a stack of tubs there, all nice and clean, ready to go. Comes to our turn, no. I'm thinking, I've said this many times. I do it for you, so you'll do it for me. And then, but I can't stop doing it because if I leave the day like that, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. It's an absolute fuck on and a nightmare and a pain in the ass.
Sounds it.
Yeah, it's like I said, there's just too many. I wanted to do a time lapse of my work. It's weird because like I always get there so early just to make sure. I love quick coffee and that. And you go from this, and then I mean like that. There's 8 vans on the front. There's 2 wagons. There's a wagon under the belt, and you're thinking, I don't understand how we've gone from that to in an instant. It's like everything's timed at the same time. It's like there's a group chat somewhere going, right, let's all rock up there now and just get everything. It's fucking weird. Oh, and it's always boggled me. See, I want to do like a video of like the calm and then straight into the chaos because it's like I always said to my boss the other day, I said like on the back shift or whatever, on the early mornings, this is a completely different place to the middle of the day.
But as they always say, it's always the calm before the storm.
Calm before the, you can feel it there. You can fucking feel it.
You know it's too quiet. Something's gonna fucking happen now.
Yeah, it's so
Now or later.
Yeah, everyone's there on top of it, just thinking, what the fuck's going on? I don't
That's why I'll stick to driving.
Yeah.
I'll just do my deliveries. If I don't get them all done, I'll go home.
Yeah, see you later. There's a couple of lads now who go on deliveries who they've only just got their licenses and they're like, fuck me, it's 2 different worlds. Like, but one of the lads doesn't quite like it. He says it's fucking boring. He's just sat driving. I was like, right, but at least you're away from the.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to understand this, right? But this is a pure irritation of mine. So we have pouring concrete for your bases and shit like that. This is making me sweat because it irritates me. So it has to be a certain mix and a certain wetness. And because we have a machine that goes like that, so if you want it wetness and at the bottom there, it's like the last mix might have been a dry thing. It takes a second for it to get to the wetness you want.
Okay.
There'll be nothing. There'll be no phones ringing. There'll be no customers. You put your first base down, start pouring. Phone rings straight away. And you think, fuck's sake, turn the table off, answer that. To get to your second base, a customer walks up. Can I have a 0.1 a screed? Now that is the most frustrating thing ever because we've got nice wet concrete with stone, and they want just sand and cement dry. So we then have to get all measured up into there, all changed out, a couple of minutes, and then push it out for a 0.1. And when I say a 0.1, you probably push the arm out, batch it for 30 seconds for it to come back in for us. Then wet it back and go back. You're thinking, I don't understand how you've just timed that. Then we've just started pouring our concrete right, and you just walked over a 0.1 screed. Fucking one.
Why don't you just get another?
When we go over the road, we're gonna have 2 concrete machines.
You're going over the road. Have you bought over the road now or something?
Oh yeah, Howie owns the whole industrial estate.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, well, the main road, the road up there, there's a massive yard over there.
How big? I've never actually been down that industrial estate. So how big is it?
I'll have to Google map it for you in a sec. It's
well, that's the point. I'll have to look for it.
It's
yapping away.
It's relatively big. Like it's quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you Google map it.
So he owns the whole lot.
Yeah, I'll.
Right, let me just figure out where I'm at. Right.
Yeah. Remember, I won't give out too many fucking details of locations and shit.
No. There's the hospital. Over that road. Oh shit. Too far. Right, up there. Here we go. So
where we at here? What's this?
That's your pot.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is an old picture or not because that looks like an oldie-ish kind of picture. What's that bit there? That's okay. That's the bottom end.
Right,
yeah.
So you're there, or
Yeah.
there. Where are you?
Here.
So that's yours right next to the road.
Yeah, and that whole entire road, all the way to the bottom, he owns.
Right, so, okay.
And then he owns all of that.
That one.
Yeah. And the one to the left, all of that.
All of that.
And then the field, he owns all the field.
Got all this.
And this is the weird one. He owns half the river. So
this. It's part of the field.
Yeah, but so like that part of the river he can do what he wants with. That part he can't. So he owns all of that, and then so all of them fields, all of this fields here.
So you can expand that. Then.
Yeah, but so like I said, this is an old picture because we are already all the way in there.
Are you already up here?
Yeah. So that must be an oldish picture.
Must be.
So yeah. There's a lot of money getting put into machines and shit in the next coming whatever. Fucking ranting about fucking work. Yep. Maybe fucking sweat.
This is from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So is Carl the Food still there?
Carl, it's still there, but it doesn't. It's empty.
Right.
It's quite mad because when I started, the bit over the road was literally a square with a bit of soil, and that was it.
It looks like a caravan site.
Yeah, there was there's a caravan spot near there, which is fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely
There's
crazy.
your burger bar in the corner.
Mm-hmm. It's not like it's a horrible layout because all the cars that one road, like so big wagons and that, they have to like everyone's onto. Yeah, it's a horrible like. You're constantly saying, can you move that van? Oh, where's that person? They need that shit. Oh, this wagon, did you thinking? Because it's just that line.
So I can't get down in my wagon.
You would, because you would go into the big car park on the left and turn around.
Okay.
But during the day, there's loads of cars in there.
Yeah.
So it's a fuck on for everybody. And you'll be sat on a stacker ready to load somebody, but you need that to move. But they only need that move once that van's moved. That van can't move because it's in the middle of getting that on it. And you think, you just stood there, just sort of look at each other. It's a horrible, horrible layout. I think it's got too big. The business and the thing's got too big before the facilities have got big enough.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to catch up on itself.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Well, mine's just simple. Mine's just a wagon yard. I just reverse in, get loaded, and drive off.
Yeah, so that just sounds. That
I'll reverse into my beer.
That sounds lovely, mate. That sounds absolutely lovely.
I don't buy forklift and then away again.
That's what I mean. That's why the night time and shit. So like me and Richie Rich were sat. We'd done all of our jobs. And we were just waiting for Andy to finish. So we went to the car park and we just started playing games with swords, like sticks.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's fucking mint. I was like, right, the game is you've got to get through these gates, and I've got to stop you. And that was it. I was drenched in sweat.
Did you stop him?
On the first two I did. Third one I didn't because he is so much quicker than me. He's doing all this shit, and I'm like, it's like, why did I think of this game? Out of fucking breath. But then like we get inside and we turn all the lights off and it's all dark and we're like,
is that where you get scared?
Yo, it's fucking absolutely terrible. We were speaking about creeping ourselves out. We said a mint little story, and I left to go bike home, and there was two people walking the dog, and I went like that because I thought, oh my god, we were just speaking about creepy shit. And I just saw because you never ever see who walks the dog down there. There's nowhere. It's just so it fucking shit me up to fuck.
Fair enough.
I saw him driving up probably past me because he'd shit himself because he locked the gate and he thought in his head he said. I imagined somebody climbing into the boot whilst I was locking the gate to get back in my car. And then he shit himself up as he's driving up the hill. We love creeping ourselves out around there. It's fucking mint. Especially in the early morning because like certain machines and that settle so every now and again it will go like or whatever.
Yeah.
And you sat there like, you know what it is, but you're like,
fucking God. See, I'm not like that. I don't get creeped out by shit like that.
Straight away my head goes to it.
It's just... I'll go for a stroll and I just don't think of shit like that. If something happens, then it happens.
So what? Yeah, deal with it when it comes.
Yeah.
That's a better attitude to have. There's a door when I get from my lunchroom, and there's some stairs that go up to like a bit where it's got like loads of spare shit. That door's always open, but it's pitch black, so it's minging. So I have to go for the little green door, open with my foot, get my broom, my bag, and I have to run past it, past the benches, because I always think this is like a monster up there waiting for us. It's fucking disgusting. I don't like it.
Strange guy.
We were sat in the lunchroom ready to go the other day, and then I said he walked back from the other yard because Richie took the wagon over and he's walking back, and I said, imagine like you took ages, and I was thinking, where's he at? And I rang you, and then like as I rang you, you walked in the door, and somebody on the phone said, we'll be over in a minute, and I look at you and go, I've just rang you, and somebody just said, he's like, what? And then all we hear is the door shut and the code being set for the alarm. And we freaked ourselves out after that point. Thought, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? It's disgusting. But yeah, the fun life of being a fucking autistic bastard. But no, anyway, we'll end it there. We've rambled for plenty enough time, I think. I think Ty wants his fucking chips as well. The dog has clearly been killed. Have you, Optimus? There's no movement whatsoever.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, there's just sag on the floor. Well, can you die in a less inconvenient spot, please, pal? You can scooch over a bit. No?
No.
He's worn out. All he's done is destroy a McDonald's cup and back at you a little bit. He's sleeping on a ball. That must be uncomfortable. Anyway, visuals, that's us rambling on. Let us know which world you would like to end up in. Even though me and Chris have found doom and gloom and all of it, just let us know. But for me, I'm going to say keep it a share.
Aye. That one.
And Chris is going to hopefully motivate your life.
Right, I'm just trying to think of something that Thanos said now.
Oh, fuck. I am inevitable.
I don't know what he said. So, on that side of things...
You should have went for the head.
Should have went for the head, yeah.
You should have went for the head.
Should have went for the head. Just
keep swimming.
Yeah.
I think you want to use that one, yeah.
That one.
I think the exact same thing happened. You were going, just.
Yeah. Just
Imagine if you were like the leader of an army and you had to motivate all your warriors, and you come up and you're like, Men of Rohan, fight and stab. They're like, this is our leader. We need to be motivated here.
Just keep on fighting on.
Keep on fighting on.
Yeah.
Fighting the good fight.
Well, fighting on could mean anything. It could be fighting on with your life. It could be motivating you to do better in life.
Yeah. This is good, Chris.
To progress in your career, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I like this. Keep going.
So just keep fighting on, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye then.
Bye.